sevens and eights may not tickle your palate, but aces and deuces can sure fatten your wallet on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Happy New Year, man. Thank you. And Happy New Year to you. Thank you for joining us. That's very nice. And also very nice, the opening poem from a gentleman who sent him in before, one of our poet laureates, Milton J. Isaacson of El Cajon, California, for watching us on KNBC Channel 4. Thank you, Milton, for sending in the opening poem. Now we're going to open up the board and get to the cards. And Janice and Elizabeth will start loading in the cards, and we meet our card sharks. Hello there, Rayetta Lawson, our champion.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Thank you. Thank
Enjoying
you.
the holidays?
Oh, very much. Very much.
Yeah.
We have a little bit to spend now.
Yeah. First of all, why don't you tell us again about yourself?
Okay, I have 5 beautiful children, and I'm kept busy with them, and I enjoy running and playing tennis and keeping active, and I'd like to run in a marathon someday if I can stay in shape long enough.
That's right. You're expecting again now?
Yes.
And you've done very well here. Rayetta has won $19,600 in cash. A fine champion. Our challenger, J.T. Bresnahan. Hello, J.T. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
And won't you again tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm a model, and right now I am a male stripper. And over the holidays, I did a couple private shows for a few ladies.
Private shows. Oh, you didn't tell us that. Private shows. Is it more or less at a private show? I mean, what...
It's more at a private show.
That sounds... Isn't that fascinating? It just, hey, now, we were kidding about it on the last show, and I think it's fascinating. You got to be a very outgoing person. Would I... yes, you got to let it all... Would I make a good male stripper? What do you think?
I don't know. I think I'd have to ask your wife first.
She'd laugh. I know she'd laugh. Nice to have you back here, JT.
Thank you. It's good to be
And
back.
you both cut the cards at the beginning of the match?
Yes, we did.
All right, then. Here we go. We'll get out here and start the match with G2. T2 is... Get out here.
He's got his
Come
hangover.
on.
He's got
I told you at that New Year's party, I told you battery fluid and STP doesn't mix, but no, you had to go ahead and... We play the best 2 out of 3, and JT, the challenger, won game number 1, so we are about to start game number 2, of course, with the same 2 decks of cards. And now Rayetta needs this game, and the question to you, Rayetta.
Yes.
Rayetta, we asked 100 married men. Have you ever wished you could punch your mother-in-law right in the kisser? How many men have wished they could punch their mother-in-law right in the kisser?
Well, I don't know how many married men would actually think to themselves, I'd like to punch her in the kisser. I think they'd be frustrated with her, but I don't think they're going to actually think to themselves, I'm going to want to punch her right in the kisser. It's not going to be too high, probably around 43.
43 out of 100 have thought about punching their mother-in-law, JT.
I think it's going to be a lot lower because that old myth about mother-in-laws, they're not bad. I have 4 of them.
My
So you
word.
say lower
Lower,
than that?
yes,
Lower, okay. If it
definitely
is lower,
lower.
you'll play your cards. If not, Rayetta plays her 4 of them. You're a very young fellow.
So are they.
The actual number of men who wish they could punch their mother-in-law right in the kisser is 18. JT is right. It is lower. And JT starts off the game with a 10.
I'd like to change that, please.
Meaning the question, you can change it. Oh, 7.
Ooh, I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 7. Yes, the
Lower.
jack. Risking it lower. No, it's not lower. Back to the base card goes JT. Rayetta's happy. She has a free chance at a 10 as well.
Lower.
Lower than the 10.
Lower.
No, and a jack as well. Janice will fill in the spaces with the next cards off the top of your deck. And JT, how old are the ladies who usually go to those shows? What's the average age?
Well, the average it ranges. You got from the age of 21, where they're allowed to get in, to the age of 55.
Yeah?
Yeah, they all ages.
Fascinates me. Okay, JT, the question to you. JT, we found 100 married men who've had a trial separation from their wife and are now back together with her. And we asked them, if you discovered that your wife had had an affair with another man while you were separated, would you forgive her? How many men would forgive their wife for having an affair while they were separated?
Well, I I think a few would, but I don't think many because men are very ignorant and childish at times, and they always hold things like this inside. So I'm going to say around 35 would forgive them.
35 out of 100 would forgive, Rayetta.
I think since they were separated and they knew things were on the rocks, I think they were going to have to accept anything that happened during that time almost. And if they want to get back together, and they were, it's going to be a little higher. I think they're going to forgive a little bit more.
Higher.
Yes.
Tough question. Tough one to handle.
Good answer
35
on
says
his
JT. Higher says Rayetta. The actual number of men who would forgive their wife for having an affair while they were separated is 71. Rayetta's right. It is higher. Rayetta, you have a 10.
Change it. Let's change it.
And a 10.
Good
To a
card.
jack.
Okay, lower.
Lower than the jack.
Low.
This is with a 7.
Freeze.
And we move over the freeze bar. That keeps JT away from his cards. Question 3 to you, Rayetta.
Yes.
Rayetta, we found 100 department store clerks who work at the gift return desk. That's where people go, of course, to return Christmas gifts they don't want. And we asked the clerks, who complains more, men or women? How many clerks said women complain more?
I think it's got to be a lot more women because all the men send their wives to the store with the stuff they don't want. I don't see that many men there. It's going to be pretty high. I'd say about 68 women.
68 out of 100
Yes.
women complain more, says the clerks. JT?
I'm going to say it's even higher than that because men do not go to the stores as much as the women, and if you ever hear anybody complaining, it's usually a woman.
You say higher. The actual number of clerks who said women complain more is 87, very much higher. JT.
I'd like to change
JT
that
with a
card.
7.
Change it, please.
And the 7 becomes a 6. A little
I'm
better.
going to have to go higher.
Higher than the 6. A queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. A 2.
Higher.
Higher than the 2. A jack. If it's lower, we have a new champion. We do. JT wins it. And Rayetta, we have to say goodbye. Good luck to your daughter in the
I don't
Junior
believe it.
Olympics. Have a good
Thank
time.
you.
Don't be afraid of the
Everybody
airport.
has been fantastic. Thank you to everyone. Just
Thank you.
terrific.
You've been a delightful champion.
Joy of my life.
$19,600 in cash. Enjoy it. You're a nice lady. Rayetta Lawson and JT Bresnahan. Come on down here, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And JT's going to go for the big money right after we take time out for this commercial break.
People are talking about the great taste of Vlasic pickles like never before.
Here, my dear, try a Vlasic pickle.
Why, thank you, dear.
Now that's the best tasting pickle I ever had.
Hey, Jimmy, want to trade?
Sure. Want a Vlasic pickle?
Okay. Now that's the best tasting pickle I ever had.
Vlasic pickles. Try them and you might say,
今まで耳にした中でも最も美味しいピックルであります。
This is my final plea. I am a gecko, not to be confused with Geico, which could save you hundreds on car insurance. So stop calling me.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. At Geico Auto Insurance, we handle your claim quickly, so you don't have to bum a ride to work. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Mom, kids asked Mr. Reach for a fun toothbrush. So here's Reach Power Brush. It's battery powered, has a squiggly angled neck, and helps kids fight cavities.
Reach Power Brush. Don't just brush, reach.
After everything we'd been through financially, we needed a fresh start.
No one would give me credit because my entire credit history was attached to my ex-husband's.
With other companies, I had to put money in a savings account before they'd even give me a credit card.
I didn't know how I was going to build good credit when I couldn't get any credit at all.
With this Visa card, all it took was a quick phone call and I was approved, and the card came within just a few days.
And Providian's the first company that didn't punish us for mistakes we've made in the past.
After I made a few payments, I got even more credit, and it was nice to go into a store without checking to see how much money was in my wallet.
When I called, it wasn't just for an application. After just a few minutes, I had a $1,000 credit line. Me.
Providian treated me with respect, and I didn't have to put money in a savings account. And the fees, no problem.
It feels good to finally get the credit you deserve.
The Visa Classic Card from Providian. Apply right now over the phone and get up to $1,000 in credit. There's no savings deposit required, and you can earn even more credit after just a few payments. Get the credit you deserve and call for your Visa Classic Card now.
Back with our new champion, JT Bresnahan. And you're already $200 to the good. Did you cut the money card?
Yes, I did.
Then let's get to them right now. Come on, JT. Hop on up. Here we go. Janice and Lois will start dealing them out as we give you $200 of new money and 3 cards on the bottom line to bet as you will. Move up to the second level. Another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet. There you must risk at least half the money. Good luck. Thank you. And here's $200. Remember, you can change your base card on each of the 3 levels if you need to. $200. You start with a 5.
I like to change it. Change it.
You must play this one and a queen.
I'm going to go low. $100 lower.
Half the money, $100, that this card is lower than a queen. No. 100 and a king.
I'm going to go $100 lower.
Come on, lower than a king. Yes, it is. With a jack, you're back to 200.
Another $100 lower.
$100 lower than a jack. Yes. Well, after a rocky start, you get back to 300, and you're going to give another 200 as you move it up. You have $500 and a 6.
I'd like to change that 6, please.
And it's changed now to 6. Ooh, right up the middle with an 8.
I'm going to go $50 higher.
Seen a lot of high cards, but
$50
he
higher.
has a feeling. $50 higher. It is another king. Nicely done.
All of it lower.
Double or nothing for $1,100 lower than a king. Yes.
$50 higher.
$50 higher than a 7. Well, you have $1,050, and most importantly, you don't have to play that.
I'd like to change that card, please.
Oh, let's see if we can give him a good one. For the big bet, JT will play a 3, a good card.
All of it higher.
It's all or nothing for $2,100. Higher than a 3. It is $2,100. Good job. You bet him very well. Nicely played. Nicely done. Come on down here, JT, if you will. And the 200 in the game, a nice tidy sum for our champion, $2,300 in cash. We'll be back with JT Bresnahan and a new challenger right after this commercial break.
It seems like every day we're setting new records for productivity.
All right, let's get to work.
We're working like never before.
Thank God it's Monday.
Amen.
That's why people love Stamps.com. It saves tons of time so you can get back to work.
There you are. Do you have the Rudolph file?
Yeah, it's coming out right now.
Stamps.com prints postage on labels and envelopes quickly and easily, right from your printer.
Picked up a second job.
Really?
Yeah, here.
You don't have to go to the post office, so you can stay at work. It even checks addresses against the post office database.
I'm all over it.
So sign up at TryStamps.com now. Try our service absolutely free for 1 month. Plus, get $25 of free postage.
Harris. Yeah. Get to work.
Go to TryStamps.com now. Use our service free for 1 month. Get $25 free postage and get to work.
The Inquisitor is giving away $1,000 in cash and prizes twice every weekday. Watch Game Show Network between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern for the signal, then call to play the qualifying round of Inquisition. Make the $1.99 call and you'll compete for prizes from Sam Goody and photography by J.C. Penney. Top call-in contestants will qualify to play Inquisition on the phone as at-home players. The more questions you get right, the closer you come to playing the $1,000 round live.
Sometimes it is better to give than deceive.
Inquisition. Watch, play, win.
Hey guys, soup's on. Whoa! Oh, soup!
Hey, where'd they go?
They'll be back. They can't live without us. Campbell's makes the world's first interactive snack, chicken noodle soup. It allows kids to use their hands, their mouths, and their imaginations. And Mom uses her noodle because Campbell's is packed with good, nourishing stuff.
Hey, your footsteps. Oh no, it's the mom!
Want to fill your kids with wholesome fun? We have a soup for that. Campbell's Chicken Noodle.
Okay, JT. Janice deals out 2 brand new decks of cards. Here comes a new challenger on Card Shark, Barbara Solomon. Hello, Barbara. I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And won't you tell us a little about yourself?
My name is Barbara Solomon. I'm from Harrington Park, New Jersey. I have my husband's an eye doctor. I have 2 sons, Tom and Andy. And in October, the last October, I ran the New York Marathon and finished.
What's wonderful. Rayetta said she wants to go in a marathon, and you've done it.
I did it. I was so proud.
How many miles is that?
26 miles and 385 yards.
My congratulations there. Nice to have you here with us, Barbara.
Thank you.
You cut the cards?
Yes, I did.
I could make the 386 yards, I think. And we'll start the match with a question to you, JT. JT, we asked 100 fourth grade boys, have you ever disobeyed your mom just because you didn't want your buddies to think you were a sissy? How many fourth grade boys have disobeyed mom just so their buddies wouldn't think they were a sissy?
I think that's a high number because I know when I was in fourth grade, I did it too. And so therefore, I'm going to have to say it's relatively high, about 78.
78 out of 100 boys have disobeyed, so they wouldn't be called a sissy, Barbara.
It's going to be lower because I have a fourth grade son, and he's super, and I wouldn't say it's that high. He wouldn't have to go with the crowd just to displease me.
So you say lower.
Lower.
The actual number of fourth grade boys who have disobeyed their moms so the buddies wouldn't think they were a sissy is 53. Barbara is right. It is lower. And your well-mannered son paid off for you on that one, Barb.
Thank goodness.
And you start off with a 2.
Ooh, that's a wonderful card. Higher.
Higher than the 2. An ace. Lower than the ace, the jack.
Lower again.
Risking it lower. It is a 3. Trying to go all the way. She did it. 4 great cards. And the challenger has game 1 and $100. Nicely done. Cards fell very well for the challenger, and she leads 1-0. Here come the same 2 decks of cards. We'll start game 2 with a question to you, Barbara. Barbara, we asked 100 people, have you ever gotten a real deal on something you bought from a relative only to discover you could have gotten it a lot cheaper from a total stranger? How many people thought they got a deal on something they bought from a relative only to discover they could have gotten it cheaper from a total stranger?
I think that's going to be fairly high, around 55. I don't ever think you should deal with a relative. It always turns bad, for me anyway. I would say 55.
55, says Barbara, JT.
Well, I'm going to have to go with my instincts and say it's lower because if you cannot trust your relatives, who can you trust?
So you say lower.
Lower.
The actual number of people who've gotten a deal on something from a relative only to discover they could have gotten it cheaper from a stranger is 39. JT is right. It is lower. And the champion needs this game and starts with a 7.
I'd like to change it, please.
7 to a queen.
Okay, go lower.
Lower than the queen, the 10.
Freeze.
He was thinking about that one for a moment. We move over the freeze bar, and the question to you, JT. JT, we asked 100 bachelors, if a man gets a woman pregnant, does he have an obligation to marry her? How many bachelors said a man does have an obligation to marry a woman he gets pregnant?
Well, from my own experiences, in this day and age, there is no obligation necessary. If you do not marry out of love, you should not get married. So I'm going to say it's relatively low, but then again, not. I'm going to say around 48.
48 out of 100.
I don't think bachelors today feel an obligation to marry a woman that's pregnant. I would say that's lower than 48.
Even lower than that?
Yes.
Interesting, the change in thinking through the years. JT says 48 and Barbara says lower. The actual number of bachelors who said a man has an obligation to marry a woman he gets pregnant is 23. Barbara's right. It is lower. Well, Barbara, you start off the game with a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. A 6.
Freeze it.
We have a tie. Each player needs 3 cards, and we're at question 3. Barbara, we asked 100 people. Have you ever eaten food in a restaurant that was left on the table from the people before you? How many people admitted they've eaten food that was left on the table from the people before them?
Well, I've been real hungry at restaurants, and the thought has passed. But the thought of absolutely eating what's there, I would say that's 40.
40 out of 100.
Lower. It has to be lower because I don't know anybody, unless they just really can't afford it, that would go sit down behind someone else's table and eat something when they may have some type of... So it's going to have to be lower.
Okay. The actual number of people who admitted they've eaten food that was left on the table from the people before them who had that is 2. It's much lower. Yes.
I'd like to change that card, please.
You want to change that card?
Please.
Sure, JT, whatever you say. It's an 8.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. An 8.
Freeze.
And we move over the freeze bar. JT needs 2. Barbara needs 3. We are at sudden death. Someone has to win it on this play of the cards. JT, and a sad question. We asked 100 single women, did you spend New Year's Eve by yourself? How many single women did spend New Year's Eve by themselves?
Well, I do not think any woman has to spend New Year's Eve by herself, but there is a few, so I'm going to have to say maybe about 23.
23 out of 100 single women spend New Year's Eve all alone.
Higher, because many women would prefer to spend it with somebody special. If they can't spend it with somebody special, they'd rather not spend it with anybody. So I'm saying that's lower.
He said 23 single women did spend New Year's Eve by themselves.
Higher.
Higher than that.
Yes.
All right, if it is higher, you'll have control. If not, it'll be JT. The actual number of single women who spent New Year's Eve by themselves is 23, right smack on the money. JT has it. Now then, JT, you have an 8. You could, of course, change it and try to turn over 2 cards. Barbara with a 6 needs 3 cards. You've got control. Play it or pass it.
Well, I'm going to pass it to the young lady.
Barbara, if you could turn over all 3 cards, you are the new champion. But if you make one mistake, we've got a tie. And sudden death with a 6, what do you say?
Higher.
Higher than the 6. It is not higher. JT ties it up. He took control and tied it up. Each player with 1 game and $100. We'll be right back, right after this.
Sacred tombs, ancient curses, the undead. Will the next tomb Lara Croft enters be her own? Get the game and find out. Tomb Raider, the last revelation.
PlayStation.
This old mop makes me shake. That old vacuum makes me ache. Plain old sprays can smear around.
This box rocks the radical new Swiffer Sweeper, so simple to assemble.
Swiffer now I'm sliding, sweeping and a gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Swiffer cloths use electrostatic action and lift and lock pockets to attract and trap all kinds of stuff with no residue. When you're done, just toss it.
Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
When Swiffer's the one, consider it done. It makes a perfect holiday gift.
If you're a diabetic, I'm going to share a big secret with you. I found a way that you may be able to get your supplies at no cost. But wait, there's more. All your supplies come to your door when you need them, so there's no worry about running out. With Diabetic Supply of America, you pay nothing up front. If you have Medicare or private insurance, call Diabetic Supply of America now.
You may be able to get diabetic supplies at no cost. Call 1-800-214-4965.
Good close match. Each player with 1 game and $100. That means we set up for the tiebreaker with just 3 cards up there. 3 questions here. And Barbara, the question goes to you. Barbara, we surveyed the mayors of 100 cities across the country. And we asked them, if a group of nudists wanted to open a nudist camp within your city limits, would you give your approval? How many mayors would approve of opening a nudist camp within their city's limits?
Oh, I think that's going to be very low because they're very politically minded and they want the vote of the conservative people. I would say that's 10.
10 out of 100 say, yeah, you can have a nudist camp right in my city.
Well, I know that people are generally nudist. I am myself. But still it is...
Somehow I guessed that, JT.
Still it is with politics. So therefore, I must say it is lower than 10.
Even lower than that?
Even lower than 10.
I know for one, the mayor of Buffalo said yes, they could in January. Barbara, you said 10. JT said lower. The actual number of mayors who would approve of opening a nudist camp within their city's limits is 9. JT is right. It is even lower. So it is the champion who gets control in the tiebreaker with a 2.
Higher!
Higher than the 2.
Lower!
A king. If it's lower, JT goes for the big money again. He does. Great cards for the champion. Wow. Barbara, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had fun. And you won $100 in cash and some nice parting gifts. Keep up that running. That's terrific. Barbara Solomon, JT, come on down here with me if you will. And again, our congratulations. I was teasing. It doesn't necessarily follow, though, that just because you work as a male stripper that you would be a nudist. You are that too, huh?
Yes, there's nothing wrong with the human body as long as it's kept nice.
Makes sense to me. Boy, I've always said that a nice human body, I mean, I'd rather cuddle up to that than a can of Campbell's soup. But what do you mean go like this? She means let's get over there and play the money cards. Come on, JT. Hop on up. Now, I do want to double check. You did cut the money cards before, yes?
Yes, I did.
Then we're picking up with that deck of cards that you cut and 3 cards on the bottom level. Well, you know how to do it. You're going to have a total of 7 cards up there, JT. And as I mentioned from time to time, and it has been done, if you can go double, double, double all the way up, that's $28,800. Good luck. Here's $200. And Lois, let's see if we can start him off with a good base card. 5.
I'm going to go higher.
You're going to play the 5?
$50 higher.
You want the 5?
I'm going to
All
play
right.
the 5.
He's going to play it higher, and he's right.
I'm going to go $100 lower.
$100 lower than a jack. Right again for $350.
I'm going to go $50 lower. $50 lower.
He's got a feeling against the odds. $50 lower, and he's right again. Nicely done. $400. Another $200 as we move up the 5.
I want to change that card, please.
And the 5 becomes a jack.
I'm going to go $200 lower.
$200 lower than the jack. Right again.
I'm going to go $100 higher.
100 higher than a 5. Right again for $900.
I'm going to go $300 lower.
300 lower than a queen. He's right again, and a great card comes up with $1,200 and a 2.
All of it higher.
Double or nothing for $2,400 higher. It is $2,400. You milked some bad cards along beautifully, JT. And with some nice betting today, JT Bresnahan has won $4,900 in cash, and we'll be right back with him after this.
Anthony Sullivan here, and if you've ever spilled anything anywhere and made a big mess, then check out the One Gulp. It picks up liquid like a magnet. It's great in the bathroom if you've ever showered with the curtain out. Don't confuse or condemn it with cloths like this. They get stiff and scratch your car when they're dirty. The One Gulp is man-made. It feels like leather. In the kitchen, for cleaning up messy spills, they're the best. And even when they're loaded with liquid, look, it still doesn't drip. But if you want to save time, even with a big spill like this, just drag the One Gulp and your floors will be ready to walk on, or your car will be dry and ready to wax. If you've ever defrosted a fridge or freezer, the One Gulp will get it all. Now, you could use a sponge or a handy wipe, but they drip and make an even bigger mess. The One Gulp sucks it up like a vacuum, and it's machine washable. But here's the best part. If you've got a puppy dog or if you spill a drink on a carpet, the One Gulp pays for itself. You see, any kind of spills on carpets and the liquid soaks right through. Paper towels fall apart, they go in the garbage. Save your money. The One Gulp lasts 1,000 times longer. Just apply pressure and watch what happens. Remember that drink you spilled? Look, it's all absorbed. The One Gulp gets it all out of the carpet. But here's what really impresses me. The One Gulp uses osmosis to suck every last drop right through the carpet. The floor's dry and the carpet's clean. Order today and you'll get 1 for the house and 1 for the car. That's 2 jumbo One Gulps for just $19.99. But as part of this special introductory offer, you'll get a 3rd One Gulp absolutely free. That means you get 3 jumbo One Gulps all for just $19.99. But pick up the phone right now and we'll cut the price in half to a new low price of just $9.99. That's right, just $9.99. Here's how to order. When you order, you'll also receive a free trial membership in Best Price USA, America's premier buying club.
To order your set of 3 One Gulps for only $9.99 plus shipping, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-261-8877. Call now.
Tomorrow on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive American Tourister men's and ladies carry-on club-tote continental styling designed to go everywhere by land, sea, or air. Strong, lightweight luggage furnished by American Tourister. And some of our contestants will receive Bedsack. New idea in bed covering. Provides luxury upholstery for your old mattresses and box springs and protection for new, furnished by Bedsack. A set of glasses and Treetop, America's favorite frozen apple juice. It's 100% pure juice, no artificial ingredients, no sugar added. A tote bag and Unicap M from Upjohn. Contains 11 essential vitamins and 6 key minerals, including iron and zinc. Unicap M, because you need minerals too. A tray and Lipton iced tea in the winter. Why not, says Dawn Meredith. You drink other cold drinks in the winter. Why not Lipton iced tea made from tea bags, dandy tasting. A candy dish and Chunky has 4 delicious family-size bar. Each breaks into 24 bite-sized pieces, however you like chocolate, Chunky, thick, or a chocolate. A walk in La Choy Chinese food. Make your meal swing American with these fine La Choy canned and frozen products.
On Hollywood Squares, the stars get political.
According to the late Jim Croce, who was meaner than a junkyard dog?
Linda Tripp.
What do you call a male pig that it still has his reproductive claims.
Senator?
Hollywood Squares, where the stars come out to play, weekdays at 10:30, 2:30, and 6 Eastern on Game Show Network.
Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.